after 2 years, Julie has finally finished another CD that I've been privileged to help her with. What's the title?
Big Blonde Baby.
Whose idea was that?
That was a song that I wrote for Gary to sing about me, but I ended up singing it myself.
And that's when I decided, let's just make this a solo effort. So I was able to help her with most all the instruments, especially guitar, because I like playing piano, but I love playing guitar. Here's a little bit. This is the first track on the CD. So we're going to take a few minutes and we're going to sample this CD and encourage you to go to CD Baby and buy it.
CDbaby.com, baby.
Just make sure everybody can. I'm so excited about the music. I want to make sure they can still hear you. This is very informal because we're informal. This whole CD is in party mode. I got my phone here because somebody might call, and I will answer it probably. If I'm screening, you won't know who's calling. So Julie's got her phone too.
Make sure we don't see who it is.
So we're taking a few minutes just to let you know we're cranked and ready to go. I'm excited for Julie, and she wrote songs for this. I wrote songs for this. We wrote songs for this. We fight over who wrote the most of that song, which is usually me, but I say she did anyway. So anyway, what do you think about this first track?
I love this first track.
What do you know about it?
Are you asking me or are you asking them?
No, I'm asking you.
What I know about it is it's an old blues song. It's called Going Down.
It's written by Freddie King.
Freddie King wrote it.
And we do pay our dues when we cover songs. There's a few covers on this. Really good covers. The thing is, for most of our viewing audience and listening audience, they never heard them.
Right.
Because they're old blues standards. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, he's Mr. Television, so I could just sit here and look.
But you'll be interrupting me before this is over.
Because we know how that goes.
Exactly. So I was doing this track just because it's a great blues track, and then you decided, because our studio obviously is right here, it's in the house. But right around that door is the sink and the dishwasher, so every time I'm in here messing around something new, Julie says, oh, I'm going to sing that. So,
well, what happened was I don't know if you remember, but we were recording the songs for the CD, and it just seemed like it was going to be too many medium to slow tempo. And so I told Gary, I said, we got to find some more up-tempo songs. So the next morning, I'm standing there getting coffee or doing dishes or something, and I hear this wall of music, and I walk in, and it's this song, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to record that song. So I did. My eyelash is bugging me.
That's okay, because my coffee went down the wrong.
You should tell him about your pee.
He's
So that's track number one, and interesting thing about that track is it's six minutes long.
Yeah.
6 minutes long, because
it's probably still long.
We play music to have fun with it.
Yeah, when we go out, we like to really jam. We have songs that are long. Some are 15 minutes long.
Yeah, a couple of them are 2.5, 3 minutes. Yeah. But you're going to hear on this CD everything from rock and blues to rockabilly. There's one track that could be crossover country, because a lot of country isn't even country anymore.
That's right, and we're from Richmond, and we're going to go see the Coyote.
Virginia,
Richmond, Kentucky.
Yeah, because this is like.
So we're going to go take that one to the Coyote.
You know, we have fans in Japan, so they need to know we're in Richmond, Kentucky. So.
Yeah. I want to hear you.
Hear me talk?
This is what happens.
Oh.
He sets it, and then I change.
Okay.
It's really nice.
Awesome. Yeah.
So our next song.
What is the title of the next song?
The next song is the title song, Big Blonde Baby. And I hadn't written for quite some time. I hadn't written a song in a long time.
Well, let's
and we were focusing on this project.
This is it right here. Go ahead.
So we were focusing on this project, and I am inspired to write with drums. So I decided I was going to find a drum line, and I'd been listening to Clary Brown and the Bangin' Rackettes. I love them, and I'd been listening to them a lot. And I decided I wanted to write a song like she would sing. And I don't know why I thought you would sing it, but I came in with that drum line and had it done in 5 minutes. And I remember I sent it to you on your phone. Do you remember that while you were working? And I don't think you liked it.
I was less than enthused, but you got to understand, all I'm hearing is a vocal over the phone,
and a drum, and I'm like,
a drum overriding the vocal in the background.
I know, and I remember thinking, can't he hear what's in my head?
Let's give him a little listen.
1, 2, 3, 4. She makes you want to kiss her.
Good guitar, baby.
Sugar and spice, naughty and nice. You see her coming, you better think twice when they come here.
So this song you wrote probably 6 months before we have finally. We're sitting at the end of November. It's nearly Thanksgiving. We just now.
I wrote it a year ago.
It was
a year in
hot
July.
weather, I thought.
It was a year ago, July.
It's been over a year.
Yeah, because it took us 2 years to do this.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Most of this took over 2 years. I guess
we worked too hard.
The next one won't take that long, but this one was worth the wait. So we, one thing I wanted to express is on Julie's CDs, she tells me how to play guitar on her songs, and I listen. This is all her squeezing out of my guitar more than I was really thinking she wanted. But believe you me, this is not Gary saying, hey, let me in here with some guitar. This is Julie saying, you know, kick this up or get out. So I kicked it up.
Yeah.
Makes you want to kiss her.
I think they're gonna like it.
So we actually entreat the guitar as another vocal. And we mix and master as though the guitar is another vocal.
Yeah, I mean, I like the guitar so much that in post-production, when we were finishing it, I make them turn the guitar up. So I hope you like guitar as much as I do. I think that it just gives us a different sound than other people are doing. And I do want to clarify that I don't think I'm the big blonde baby. I've had somebody say, well, are you the big blonde baby? I think big blonde baby is like the woman that many of us aspire to be.
Well, we might not get, yeah.
You'll have to listen to the lyrics yourself to figure that one out, but she's fun.
Yeah, I think you're right. So, got to get this CD. You can find it at CDBaby. CDbaby.com. You need to, what about our fan page?
Yes, Facebook.com/Gary and Julie Tussey will take you right to our band page, which is awesome. You can see a lot of our stuff on, of course, YouTube. You're probably watching this here also, but please remember to subscribe to us. We're just now getting that off the ground where we're building our fan base, and we'd love to have you come on board. We're going to do a lot of fun things this year.
And not only subscribe, but share.
I always think that we're one of the best kept secrets because we need to get people to help us share what we're doing. I love what we're doing. I don't think we're the greatest at what we do, but I know we have a lot of fun. So
yeah,
share.
Here's another cover, and the title of this,
I'll Take Care of You.
I'll Take Care of You. And I think we better listen to a bunch of this.
This is a good one. My favorite.
I can tell my way. You carry yourself. But if you let me, here's what I'll do. I'll take care of you. I love you long, same as you.
told Julie when we got ready for the part for the guitar to come in, I wanted it to sound like I was walking in from the other room.
Right.
And that ended up, we had a great, Steve Lewis did our mastering, and he caught what we're doing. We're just south of Lexington, Kentucky. We're in Richmond, Kentucky, which really is the foothills of the Appalachians.
Right.
And I guess we're here to announce that Kentucky is full of other music other than country and bluegrass. And we love country and bluegrass and have a lot of country and bluegrass friends. But we're not country or bluegrass, and we're just real happy to bring you the type of music we're bringing you. I hope so, because music's all about having fun. I teach piano and guitar. I give lessons, at least while I've got time right now. I don't know how much time we're going to have pretty soon to do that. But so this is a cover written by. Do you remember who that's written by?
Brooks Benton.
Brooks Benton. The next song is a cover, and this one I think you're really going to enjoy this too. Your Heart Is as Black
as Night. I love this song. It's like the 40s.
CD Baby. You can buy this.
CDBaby.com.
Your eyes may be whole, but the story I'm told is your heart is as black as night. Your lips may be sweet, such that I can't complete, but your heart is as black as night. I don't know why you came along at such a perfect time, but if I let you hang around, I'm bound to lose my mind. 'Cause your hands may be strong, but the feeling's all wrong. Your heart is as black as night.
I love that song. I love that song. We heard it. Gary came in from working and he had discovered Melody Gardot, and she's a jazz singer. Got quite a story. Look her up. She's really got a story behind her, but she does it really, really jazzy, and we made it blues rock somehow. But when I heard it, I knew I had to record it. Of course, we only did 5 covers on the CD. There's 14 songs on the CD, and 9 of them we wrote. But we wanted to do some old blues stuff, and I wanted to incorporate some contemporary things that maybe people don't even know exist because their genre might not bring them there, bring the people listening there. So the cool thing I love about us is that we can take something and make it our own, and I'm telling you, I love this.
Well, that's
song.
one thing we're not afraid to do. We're going to make it sound like we like to make it sound, and it's still music, and that's the artistry. And we definitely are not a cover band. We do covers, but they actually people will be able to say, that's Gary and Julie. So what's the next song?
I believe it is I'm His Betty Page Tonight.
Now, Julie wrote this one.
I wanted to write a rockabilly.
This is our rockabilly.
That's me.
There he is, and then I shall be 55, spending all night with me tonight. He's my rockabilly baby, my rockabilly baby.
I don't know why, but but for some reason I see car show performances in our future.
I kind of had that in mind when I wrote it. Of course, Gary's my muse, so every song I write's about him. So this is all about you being my rockabilly baby. But I just wanted it to be fun. I wanted to really, and we even did sure, if you're technical and you do any recording, you know about all the different ways you can make a vocal sound, but we really tried to make this vocal sound like it was recorded in, what, the 1950s.
Yeah, this one we did, yeah.
So it's different, like, you know, our teenage daughter will probably say, ooh, too much echo or whatever, but we wanted that to be more authentic, and I think we did it.
Also, this guitar riff, that's not cut and paste. That's me playing that whole riff through the whole. We cut and paste very minimal. Very little. I think there may only be 2 spots in the whole CD that was any cut and paste, and none of the guitar is. And
we're really like, we're so organic that instead of redoing a spot in the song, we usually just redo the whole song. Vocal. It's like,
we just like, you know, we're in an age of techno, and also we don't autocorrect.
No.
We got no use for autocorrect. You get what you get, and it's not a bad product. It's very, well, you can hear it. It's fun. You get it on CD, baby. You can get it on can they order it through our fan page on Facebook?
You can let me know, and we can do direct mailing. If you want MP3 downloads or CDs, you go to cdbaby.com. We're actually talking right now while it's at press, so it'll be available shortly thereafter there. If you want it before, you can always find our phone number on Facebook.com/Gary and Julie Tussey. You can find our phone number on YouTube. So
our release date is actually in March, so
March 3rd, I think.
March 3rd, and we'd like I mean, is it invitation only, or is it open to the public if you want to let us know you want to come?
Yeah, if you let us know you want to come, we can make sure you can
talk about some fun. That's going to be fun. We're going to play a song. It's going to be in Richmond, Kentucky, which is. Thing is, Richmond, Kentucky is not on the way to nowhere. If you're in Detroit, you got to go through us to get to Tallahassee and get to Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. You wrote this song. This is our smooth jazz stuff.
I told you how to play that. I'm so bossy.
Julie had to tell me note for note how to play this.
Because I'm picky. I hear it in here, you know.
Actually didn't tell me note for note how to play it.
No, I just told you.
She just suggested strongly.
I actually sang it to him.
Well, she wants what she wants. Well, it's her. I kept telling her, if I had $1 for every time in the last, about 8 months ago, we turned it to, okay, this is your CD. If I had $1 for every time I said, this is your CD, make your judgment call, I'd be a wealthy man. So let's just sell these CDs and
please buy them.
Chills run down my spine when I feel your soft caress, when your kisses blow by.
You know, I'd like to mention things that have inspired me to help bring the music that we like to do to you. You know, a lot of people say, you know, my guitar hero is Jimi Hendrix, or my guitar hero is Stevie Ray Vaughan. These are strong influences, but honestly, my influences started with my grandfather. I was like 7, 8 years old, and my grandfather on my mother's side lived a block away from us and would come down, either bring his guitar or to get one that Mom may have had there in the house.
Right.
And he would show me stuff on guitar. And the thing I remember about 7 and 8 years old, I remember hearing him do that and thinking, that doesn't sound like the Beatles. But now I do know what it sounded like, and it really played. As a matter of fact,
here's this picture.
I don't know if you can see this or not, but this is my grandfather's pictures.
I can bring it up here.
I got this. Oh.
Zoom.
Zoom, baby, Zoom. There we go. That's my grandfather on my
What's his name?
mother's side, Tom Lunsford. And he and my grandmother would actually, they'd sit in the living room at their home and they'd play guitar and sing. I was just a kid, you know, at the time I didn't get it. Now I get it a little bit.
Yeah.
But they also had a broadcast in the 30s on WLW, back when live radio was really the thing.
Right.
And they played once a week, live show there. Major influence for my life. And Julie will tell you a little bit more about her influences after we get to this next song.
After this commercial break. Woo! I like that one. Here you go, baby.
This is one of my favorites. This is Rollin' and Tumblin', old blues song. Who did we decide wrote this? Do you remember?
Oh,
We did a lot of research there.
It was Hambone Willie Newburn. I want to say Nelson Newburn.
And all along I thought Robert Johnson wrote it, and he may have written one similar. Anyway, this is our take on it. And I built this track in lieu of me singing it, and Julie decided she's going to sing it. Here's how she did it.
Well, I'm rolling up to roll, cried the whole night long. I'm rolling up to roll, cried the whole night long. When I woke up this morning, my bed's been rolling on. Well, I told my baby.
I just like that line so much. I like to hear it. You got to get the CD. I mean, it's okay kind of hearing it how we're sampling it for you, but it's nothing like, this is a drive CD.
It is.
It's a long one. This CD is over an hour long with 14 potential hits on it. And you can drive a long way, over an hour's worth of music that you can just put the pedal to the metal, but don't speed much. But you'll want to.
I know.
This is definitely a drive down the road CD.
I know. I had to keep taking it. I take it out to my car and listen to it. And you don't want to listen to a song too loud when you're mixing. You want to see, like, if someone gets in their car and it's like the average background music, you want to hear what it's going to sound like. So when we finally got it done, I've been jamming. I opened my sunroof and I jam, and oh my gosh, it's so great to jam to. I'm having so much fun. It's almost like I didn't make this CD. I just love it.
Well, and that's nice when that happens. And I mean, we actually were poised, well, let me say it like this. All along, Julie wanted to send this, our mix, for someone else to master. All along, I was saying, no, I want to master it. Well, I'm glad somebody else mastered it, and I've learned since that you need a third party, you need somebody away from it to master your music, and this is the best mastering out of, is this 7 CDs?
Yeah, this
is the
7.
best mastering we've had. Steve Lewis in Richmond, Kentucky mastered this. Julie oversaw all the mastering. Once I did the mixing, Julie and but I did the hands-on.
You did most of it.
And then Julie took and did with Steve the mastering. And we got a product you're going to want to put in your music library. Big Blonde Baby.
Big Blonde Baby.
Julie's breakout solo event. So you got to get this. I'm privileged to play some guitar on it.
Oh my gosh, the guitar is great on it. Thank
Now, in the original song, there's a verse that if the river were whiskey and I were a diving duck, I'd dive to the bottom, I'd never come up. Well, we're going to be true to ourselves. We don't drink, so we can't. I don't know what they're talking about, you know. And hats off to those who might know what.
We know lots of people that do that. But.
Yeah, but something we where we're at is we make, well, let's sing this lyric like we live. So Julie's lyric was, if your love were a river and I were a diving duck, I'd dive to the bottom, I'd never come up. Now, if whiskey's anything like that kind of love, then more power to you. But if your love were a river, I'd dive to the bottom, I'd never come up. That's our verse for you. And you know, there are critics that say, oh, don't rewrite. You know what? On that, I'll sing what I want to sing with the music I want to. You want to skip? You want to skip and go to the next one? Tell them how to get it.
You can get this at cdbaby.com. You can find us on facebook.com /Gary and Julie Tussey. We're not hard to find, are we? If you Google us, you'll find us. We've been trying to get out there.
Now, Julie wrote this song.
Yeah. This is called It Ain't Over. What do you think this style is?
I think it's rockabilly.
Yeah, rockabilly. But I think we might send this to the country music too. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, this may be rock a country.
Rock a country. I think it's great because of the message. It says, it ain't over till my daddy says, it ain't over till he calls my name. Many of you probably been through this too, but when you're over 29, you've been through a lot and people can get judgmental and things like that. And I just decided, you know, if I listened to everything negative people said, I would just quit. But you know what I realized? It ain't over till God says it's over. Jesus says it's over. So.
Now you got a couple guest background vocalists on this.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about them.
Yeah, we asked Lee Marinville to come in. I don't know where he lives, but he's around Richmond.
I think right now he lives in London. He's in Richmond a lot.
Oh, isn't he a great vocalist?
He gigs a lot around Richmond. Yeah.
He's a great vocalist, and it was funny because he came in and he said, when we performed somewhere, we were both there with our bands, and he said, I had to follow you, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I have to follow her. Well, when I heard him, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe how that guy can sing. I wouldn't want to follow him. And so he came in and did the backup vocals, and to me, his part is so instrumental in this. I love it. We also had Heather Jones come in, and she did some backup vocal, and our daughter Stephanie Jenkins Wells came in and did some. Gary, you did a little bit. I don't know if it fell to the floor.
It wasn't on this. It wasn't on this one, was it?
It was at one time. Okay.
Yeah.
Woo! 14 songs. It's hard to keep track, but
yeah,
I love it.
So we want to get, more than anything, we want to get this music in your hands. You can buy it electronically through CD Baby. Is that right?
cdbaby.com. I'm sure it'll be at iTunes and Amazon, but if you go to cdbaby.com, we get to make a little bit more money.
Yeah, you spend the same money, but we make more money personally if you go to cdbaby.com. So, or you can even just pull up in our driveway, and then we make even more money.
Yeah, so, call us, we'll mail you a CD.
So the main thing is about getting it in your hands. You're gonna love it. I'd like to say there's something on here for everybody, but there are a few people. If you like banjo, you'll hate this. If you like mandolin, you may not so much care for this. There are some violins on it here and there. There's some horns on it here and there, but there's guitar on it everywhere.
Yeah.
We are a blues rock band, progressive blues. We just love to just rear our head back and sing what we feel, and on the guitar and on our instruments. And Julie's learning to play, and she made me buy her own guitar, which I was happy to do. But I looked at her and said, you know, I'm going to consider this like buying you jewelry, because I bought her a Les Paul that wasn't cheap.
But it's so pretty.
But
it's like a diamond.
At least I get to play it if I choose to, so that was fun.
Yeah.
But you know, talking about inspirations for what we're doing in music, you know, Les Paul and Mary Ford, I don't know about Julie, but for me, those two are a tremendous inspiration for me.
Yeah.
And of course, the first man to multi-track and stack her vocal and also stack his guitar.
Yeah.
So also I believe the first couple to really have the guitar as also a secondary vocal, or a background, or even a lead vocal.
Yeah.
And a major part of being successful playing guitar is being able to make the guitar sound like a voice.
Exactly.
And so Les Paul and Mary Ford have been a tremendous inspiration for me on really everything we do. Yeah.
And you know who was my inspiration on this, believe it or not, was Imelda May. I've been really getting into Imelda May, and I wanted to write a song that I thought maybe she would do. And look her up. She's awesome.
Well, Imelda May,
Ireland.
And the ironic thing about this, and we didn't know it till we'd listened to her for 3 or 4 years, the lead guitar player in her band is her husband. So I think that's awesome, of course, and he's an awesome vocalist as well. But the crowning jewel is Imelda May, and she's from Dublin, Ireland. Wonderful. You need to look her up sometime too. And if you contact her, tell her Gary and Julie Tussey told you that you need to look her up.
Yeah, let her know.
I wrote this one. I got to tell you about my writing. As Julie was gone, a couple times a year she goes to visit her family in Michigan. And when she's gone and I've got the house to myself, I write like a crazy man. I mean,
That's all you do.
if I didn't have to take care of a wife and take care of kids and earn the living and do the dishes and mop the floor and all this other stuff I do all day long, I'd be able to write. What are you looking at me like that for?
Looking to say, do you need more coffee? I'll go get you
I
some.
do need more coffee if you want to get me some.
I'll be back.
But she was gone while I wrote this, and it's titled "Don't Take Love for Granted." And I just sat in my window looking out the window and wrote about, I think it was a dozen songs, and I think 4 or 5 of them are on this CD. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
You can't take love for granted.
I love this song. My hair is being crazy today.
Might be left home.
Yeah. Actually, this song, I changed the title to Can't Take Love for Granted. And I love this song because it has the message. The lyrics are really unique. You've got to get this song and listen to it, and I'm not going to give it away. But the gist of the song is that this song is very ironic in its message. But I really think that I think we're going to pitch it to some movies because it's really got that kind of a feel, you know.
Yeah.
I love it. Did a good job, baby.
Thank you.
Although I wrote 2 lines, maybe 4.
We want to make sure you know Julie wrote 2 lines, maybe 4.
We always fuss about this to play, don't we, honey?
If you've given me don't give up.
cdbaby.com, iTunes,
iTunes,
Amazon.com.
You can actually find everything we've done to this point on all of those sites, and this song will be there very soon.
There's a complete discography, and soon, now we're in the video production phase, so we've got some help coming in doing that, so we're really excited about what some of these. Did you hear that?
Play, baby.
If you like guitar, you're gonna love this CD. If you like sultry vocal, you're gonna love this CD. If you like the blending of sultry vocal and out of the box guitar, you're gonna love this CD.
I know.
Keep searching.
So the next song is another cover we did, and Julie insisted on doing this one as a cover. It's Stormy Monday, and we come to find out, which I already knew, but it was a revelation to Julie, that Stormy Monday was covered by everybody. If you're a singer, you sang Stormy Monday.
Well, it was written in like the 40s, wasn't
Yeah,
it? Yeah.
yeah. So here's our take on it.
I think 1949.
They call it Stormy Monday. But Tuesday is just as bad. They call it Stormy Monday. But Tuesday is just as bad. Lord, Wednesday is worse.
I love that song.
Well, if you don't care, while you talk a little bit about this song and make sure they know how to get the CD, I'm going to get the guitars, who are the other stars of the
Oh, okay.
CD. I'm going to show them our guitars, the guitars we used.
All right.
Eagle flies on Friday.
I love this song. Well, how we ended up with this song was that we were playing in a casino a lot, and we had to do 4 hours, and so we were adding to our song list. And so I come in, and Gary pulled this up for me, and I love that about him. He's always finding songs for me to sing.
Eagle flies on Friday.
And when we first sang it, I was like, oh my gosh, I got chills. It just really just clicked for me. I felt like I actually found my voice. You know what I mean? I could actually sing like you can sing in church. I felt like I could sing on this. So I had to record it. I love this song. I can't believe it was written in the 40s, but it's so cool. Are you bringing the girls in?
Yeah. Now on this song, Stormy Monday, and probably on most of the song, we just added this to our collection this year. This is an American Strat. It's cherry cola is the color. I don't know if you can tell that there on the video or not. But I didn't realize, I never owned, well, I did own a Mexican Strat, which was really nice.
You're welcome.
But an American Strat, there's no comparison.
No.
This one, I've got 9 gauge strings on it. And I had been used to playing 12 gauge mostly. But on this song right here, we're using the American Strat. It's got are they hot 50s?
Yeah.
The pickups?
Yes.
Yeah. And just really, really happy with this guitar. Here's
Listen
how
to
it
this.
sounds. The amp I'm playing through is a Hot Rod. It's a DeVille, isn't it?
DeVille.
Yeah, DeVille.
Hot Rod DeVille.
It's got
Fender.
410s. It's Fender Hot Rod DeVille. What are you
Can't
doing?
hear you. They can't hear you.
Why'd you turn it up then?
Accident. Why'd you have to tell everybody?
And in the studio, we had the option of patching in direct or recording with the mic. We chose to go with the mic. After hearing both of them, it was just the way to go.
Yeah.
Got to get this CD. We want to get it in your hands. You can order it through CD Baby, Amazon.com, iTunes, and that would actually be the order. Strong order.
Preference
we
order
would
for
preference CD Baby. You can get a.
Contact us.
And you got to join our fan page.
Yes, you
Get
can
our-
always find our number on there, but it's Facebook.com/Gary and Julie Tussey, and I don't know if we can put anything. Can we put numbers on this, or are we just gonna?
I don't know. We'll see when it goes to post, if it goes to post at all. Now, on the smooth jazz song
Can't
you
Take
heard.
Love for Granted.
Did I use this on Can't Take
I
Love
thought
for
you
Granted?
did, yeah.
This is my PRS, or Paul Reed Smith, and this is a Mira, a 2008 Mira. On this guitar, I've got 12 12 gauge strings. I know that I used this on the smooth jazz song. What is that?
Oh, okay. Baby, You're the One.
Baby, You're the One. This is the guitar I used. And something happened,
Yeah.
of course, I don't know if you can see there on that it is actually a
Paul Reed Smith.
Paul Reed Smith, but about 5-6 weeks ago, we met Paul and he signed the back and he says, to Gary, Paul Reed Smith. So I'd be lying if I didn't say, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't proud of that, because I am.
I was so close to him. If I would have put my leg out, I would have kicked him.
But
it was awesome.
He comes. We were sitting in the front.
Guy.
We're front row people. We were sitting in the front. He comes in, takes his own personal guitar out of the case, and first thing he does is hands it to me, and I get to play his guitar sitting right there on the.
Personally made just for him guitar.
Listen to this.
She's a hip shaking mama. Some of you know what I'm talking about. A hip shaking mama. Some of you know what I'm talking about. The percussion makes a man sing and shout.
Now I wrote this one.
I wrote the bridge.
Julie had to throw a bridge in there, so she's a co-writer. But what she doesn't understand, I tell her this all the time, she owns half the song anyway.
I know.
But I wrote, this is another one
Yeah,
I
I
wrote
love
while
it.
she was gone. And I think part of our video production, part of that path is going to be me pulling up some of that footage. I videotaped my writing these songs with an acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
That way I had it recorded. And it's going to be interesting to view that. But yeah, I did this as of right now. That was about 16 months ago that I wrote this song.
She's a tiger lady dancing you all night. Hip shaking mama, you know what I'm talking about. Hip shaking mama, you know what I'm talking about.
I like this
She's a
part.
hip shaking mama. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Some of you know what I'm talking about.
I love that part.
That song has a dance video in its future.
Yeah.
And it's being pitched to a place or two that we're not privy to reveal right now. But it might surprise you where you see some of these tunes offer endorsements, or in other words, do commercials. So we're excited about that prospect.
Shake it, shake it, shake it.
This doesn't mean much if we can't get it where people can hear it. So we want to get this in your hands. You can buy it on CD Baby. Can they download single tracks on CD Baby?
Yeah, you can buy the whole album or just individual. You can get full CDs from cdbaby.com, or you can get full CDs from us, which is the best way, to help our music business. But I wanted to tell you too, if you're going to get one, you should just go ahead and get two, because it's so good you're going to want to share it. And it's not because it's us, it's just the songs are just so good.
Can they buy the cards?
Yes, we are also going to have download cards that you can call and order from us, and we can mail those out to you right away too. Make a great gift.
That's fun. That's a great way for selling music too. And yeah, we're excited about future projects, but right now this is our baby. This is you wouldn't believe. We laugh making these,
Blood,
we cry
sweat,
making
tears.
these, we fight making these, we make up making these, and when they take 2 years, you learn a lot about each other in 2 years.
Is that why you
doing
just
music.
made it a so?
So I said 8 months ago, I said, let's make this a Julie solo CD.
I think it was because I wanted to call it Big Blonde Baby.
Well,
so bad.
that was a main factor. I didn't see any point in making that a duet, a duo CD. And plus, all the songs really lended itself to a dynamic solo breakout CD. The next song.
That's the Mira, isn't it?
I am playing the Mirror on this. We gained inspiration from Chris Isaac on this one. This is Chris Isaac inspired, but you got to hear this, and we want to get it in your hands.
easy when you take me down. Slow and easy. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. If there were, I'd still choose you. Slow and easy when you take me down. Slow and easy. Slow and easy when you take me down. Slow and easy. Nowhere to go, nothing to do.
So it really doesn't do it justice just sampling here like this, but we wanted a way to kind of get the feel of the CD in your ears to inspire you to buy it, and we felt like this was the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Just like you're sitting in our studio with us and we're hearing the finished product. So buy it. We're making it available on CD Baby. We're making it available. Request it on radio.
Yeah, call your radio
ask
station.
the radio station why you don't have it. Pull it up on YouTube. On YouTube, what do? You make it. You like it on YouTube.
Yeah.
You put it on your playlist.
You subscribe.
So and definitely subscribe to our YouTube.
Subscribe to our
Yeah.
channel if you would. Another thing too is if you want direct communication about what we're doing, all you have to do is go on our band page on Facebook and send us your email address. And then every time we have a new CD coming out, I'm too busy to bombard your email. So if you want to know when the new stuff's coming out, that's the most direct. And it's Gary and Julie Tussey at hotmail.com.
Yeah,
really
so look
easy.
it up. This next song is a cover that it was my idea. I said, Julie, this song, you need to sing this song. It does so well live when we perform live. This is often requested to do again before we leave that night as an encore.
Yeah.
So this is a cover of Eric Clapton's called Old Love.
Good job, baby.
Too much confusion going round in my head, making me so angry that the flame still burns. Why can't I get over?
We started this, the front part of this song is with acoustic guitar, and then it right there transitions to electric, and I used the mirror on that one. Pretty sure. I think I used the
Sounds
mirror
like it,
on that, yeah.
She has her own sound.
Yeah. But the acoustic is a 40-year-old Alvarez. Back in the day when Alvarez, in the 70s, when Alvarez was so really, really big, and his guitar still sounding good.
Yeah, it sounded great. I loved it.
Yeah. cdbaby.com, amazon.com, or iTunes, or you can reach us direct, and we want to get this music into your hands. We want you to share this music with other people.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to do that.
Help us get the word out. You know.
Also, we're available for gigs. We can come as a duo. We can come as a band, depending on what a budget is to get us in. We just love playing music. And we wouldn't even want to tell you how many things we do for free, but occasionally we get to do things that actually pay.
Well, most of the time now.
Most of the time now. Actually,
we done paid a lot of dues.
I think the last few months, haven't I said if they don't pay, we're going to stay?
Yeah.
We're not going to go.
Well.
But we do have enough. Actually, it's starting to be a third to half of our income. Yeah. Thank God. That's the mirror.
It's beautiful.
Just go on home.
This one's hard to turn off.
It's a great song.
Right note, right time, right place. Ah.
I know, I love it.
To know the flame will always burn. Why can't I get over? When will I ever learn all the love? Leave me alone.
Anyway, and you know when you think about it, paying 99 cents to $1.29 a song, that's amazing. To me, it's amazing. It takes 2 years to make something like this and the art that goes in it and to be able to have it. There's nobody who can't afford music, in my opinion.
Yeah,
you know,
true.
Everybody, and music is what makes
what a treasure.
the world
I
go
mean,
around.
to my life since a child,
Me too.
it's been a treasure. And so the last track on the CD is called Boom Boom. Talk a little bit about it.
Yeah, I of course told you earlier drums, and I found this really cool drum line, and I wrote this song in about 10 minutes, and I just love it. It's all about how I see you walking across a parking lot here 19 years later, and I still get this feeling of how in love I am with you. But
I know you're the man I wanna meet.
Now again, hear the riff?
Everything about you calls my name.
This song has a dance video in its future too. Right, Julie?
yes, it does.
But that riff, it's not done electronically.
No,
And you hear the cowbell?
that's me. Where's my cowbell?
The cowbell, that's not electronic either. Julie plays the cowbell through the whole thing. And I run this riff through the whole song because we just like playing the music. You know, a bad day doing music is like a good day. Awesome. That's too sweet.
I love my cowbell.
Make my heart go boom boom. Make my heart go boom boom. When I see you looking back at me, woo, I can tell you like what you see.
I gotta have to tell you how we build these songs. Julie comes in with a drum and a lyric. And she does this, and then what I get to do, you know, not what I have to do, but what I get to do is come up with a riff that carries that basically simple lyric to make it something palatable that, you know, reaches out and gets people. In other words, hooks them. So I was able to lay that. She brought me the drum and the lyric. I gave her the riff, and then the rest is just putting it together.
We just build down there.
I want you to hear the dropout. I like the dropout. It's got a dropout, then it comes back. I think we're not there.
Baby boom boom. baby boom boom. You make my heart go boom. You make my heart go boom.
Hey, thanks for sharing this time with us. We just had to come up with a way to at least sample what we've got available. New CD. As a matter of fact, we are totally independent on this CD.
Indie to the max.
Indius Maximus is what we are on this CD.
Yeah.
So, and it's the best work we've done yet as far as having fun. Good music, right music, not a bunch of electronic fix-it stuff. We don't do auto-tune. We just play the music and have fun, and we want to put it in your home. So, CD baby.
Yes, definitely. Find us on Facebook. It's facebook.com/Gary and Julie Tussey, and Tussey is Tuss as in Samuel EY. Also, go ahead and find us on YouTube and subscribe. And you can find our music on cdbaby.com, also iTunes and Amazon.com. But you can call us and we can sell it to you right over the phone. I'll mail it right out to you. You have it right away.
That'd be good.
That helps our music business the most, but it's the hardest way most of the time.
Yeah. We're gonna go out with a boom, boom.
Yeah.
But God bless you, and thank you so much for being fans and for getting a hold of the music with us.
God bless you.